The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pop. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down.
And that's another FIU.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that's another FIU.
Davis will throw. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Vaughn. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Burke. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Stone. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Memphis Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that...
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Memphis wants to move quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll give it to him again. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He might want another play. Trying to get the edge on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Indiana managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Bloomington had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Caught. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Harding. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Handoff to the single back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hodges. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Tigers. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 78 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Davis will throw. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab down the left side.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Oh, better look out. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Flicks it out of the air.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Stone. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Going to the run, it's Vaughn. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Grab behind the line, it's Burke. Touchdown, Florida International. A great catch and run for 6.
You talk to any quarterback, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas. The big reach, the nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
17, Memphis, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Harmon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burke. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. With the catch, it's Reese. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's another FIU.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's got a chance. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Reese. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Harmon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create...
It's a seam wide open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
At the 46-yard line. Offense is stopped. Will be returned.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second.
Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know what to do. Get loud.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Burke. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Vaughn. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Davis will throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking to throw.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
26, Memphis 14.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hodges. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Trying to get the edge on the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. FIU will line up to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the coverage team surrounding the ball, no chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. On the run, it's Hodges. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Davis will throw. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Using the quick game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Stone. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. FIU pushing tempo. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Vaughn. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because
looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They want that clock to run. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. The receiver on a jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Davis looking to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They'll immediately call timeout. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Memphis wants to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's another FIU.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.